Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter World Iceborne, where today we've got a new monster to investigate. Like, actually new.
I've been waiting for you.
So let's see what's up here. Yeah, okay. Yep, knew that. Okay, so incredibly powerful, but other members will chip in with advice. Okay. Okay, it definitely wants us to do it in multi, but we're going to ignore that. We're going to just see what's up. And then if we need to, we'll do it in multi in the next episode. So yeah, for now, let's just do this recon assignment and yeah, see what it's all about. Yep, it is a siege monster. It says begin the siege encounter, so this is like KT, so we are almost certainly not going to beat it here, but we'll investigate it. We'll see what's going on. Oh, can't voucher for it. And let's go ahead and just eat regular food. And we'll get Elder Dragon items because it's an Elder Dragon. And let's go. So that's... Wow, that's just a regular old dragon face. I'm sorry, am I playing Dragon's Dogma? So that's not what it looked like in the little preview thing they did. Because in that little preview, it looked like it was like black with some green highlights.
Everyone, get to the hitching post.
Well, let's take this crystal burst. Couldn't hurt.
Everyone, on the wing drains.
I am.
Dang. The heck is this smell? Be on your
Lightning?
guard out there.
Oh boy, unknown. Wow, those are some tough scales. Ow. Okay, so... that looked like a lightning-y breath, but damage-wise it didn't feel lightning-y. Maybe it's... Well, it's probably just Xenojiva breath. I find it interesting that it seems a little smaller than Xeno. Ow. So, what, they want me to try and flinch it towards the edge over there? Ow. That is a pretty severe angle. Also, this guy has yet to turn even once. Like, I mean, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, why would you turn when you can just blast your breath at all angles?
Decayed ground. If you pause to flinch while on top of it, you might be able to create an opening.
Okay, so it still flinched over in this direction despite not facing the direction it was when we first flinched it this way. So does it just always flinch in the same direction? Towards the edge? Is that what happens here? Oh. It actually gets caught in the decayed ground for whatever reason. Interesting. Okay, and then it jumps back over there.
Healing its wounds. Is it absorbing energy from the surrounding area?
Can I flinch shot it? Nope.
With caution.
Whoa there.
Split up, wear it down, and keep chipping away at it.
I should probably be trying to sever its tail, shouldn't I? Though, going for these hands seems relatively safe. So maybe I should be doing that until a hand breaks. Shame I had to miss with that last hit. Wait, is he going to a different area?
The target's beginning to move.
He is. Okay. So I appreciate that this doesn't seem to be the same type of siege as Kulv Taroth.
Everyone,
Like,
on the wing drakes. Head towards the opening.
it's a fight right from the very start.
Is it heading further down in search of more energy?
So is it just going to be like a boss monster
Lower
that,
levels may contain even more energy for it to suck up.
like, is it just going to be evolving over the course of the hunt? Because if so, that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, check out those crabs protruding out of the ground. We might be able to use them as cover.
Yeah, we might. Like from this attack, perhaps? Oh, you sweep twice. Good to know. Dang, just bouncing off everything is not the greatest. Ow. I will say, this guy doesn't really move around as much as I feel like he needs to. Like, if he wants to be a real threatening presence. Because his damage output certainly is not huge. Okay, that might have hurt if I had been hit by it. Ow. So there's a ledge here. Is this guy mountable? I know Xeno wasn't. And I doubt this guy is, but...
It's after you. Watch out.
Oh, is it? The only target. It's after me. Did that happen because I tried a jump attack? Like, it's after me, but what does that really entail and why? Ow. So it looked like it actually unwounded its arm by shoving it into the ground there. Like it molted the wounded skin. Can it do that again? Or is it a time-based thing? Thanks, Temporal. Hey, we broke his hand. Okay, so that little thin laser is just a tiny little knockdown. And the dangerous part is it gets you stuck to maybe get hit by the exploding ground. So how can I get his attention off of me? Because I can't exactly get his tail if he keeps on turning to face me every single time. Ow. Okay, so this is the move. Yeah, he like pulls his hand out and then... Yeah, he just instantly molted off the wounded skin. That's an interesting mechanic. It's annoying, but it's interesting. Ow. You stole that move from AT Xeno. Alright, that's wounded up. Shame we had to use the paralysis to wound it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Let me see one. So it's Ecliptic Meteor. I mean, it's impressive looking, and they give us way more. Ooh.
I don't think any creature can survive that attack.
Yeah, that's some visual spectacle. I'll give it that. Oh, I win? Okay.
All right, that's it for now. Fantastic job, Recon.
And it just molted again. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think we needed an Ecliptic Meteor attack, even if it did have more visual spectacle than the Ecliptic Meteor itself. But at least they do give us way more time to hide for it. Yeah, we don't get any parts exclusive to it, so we're going to have to do another thing, huh? So wait, is this like all the phases of KT but split into separate hunts? Is that what this is going to be? I do like that I was able to do this one solo. That was nice. Though, would it have gone farther if I had had friends beating up on it even more? I don't know. There are things to learn, and I'm eager to learn them.
It absorbed energy from its surroundings?
Yeah.
That's correct. By doing so, it managed to naturally heal all of its wounds.
You sure did.
Once it consumes a certain amount of energy, it heads for an even deeper location. We weren't able to verify it, but we believe it exhausts each area of energy before moving on. That's the theory coming from analytics.
Okay.
During the recon, I did my best to observe the area and surrounding ecology. What I discovered was an almost unfathomable difference, even between neighboring regions.
Hmm.
You say that creature was absorbing energy, correct?
Correct.
This may be an absurd hypothesis, but perhaps that creature can control the energy it absorbs.
I mean, it was doing those energy blasts, including that super giant explodey one.
It may be reshaping the very nature of these ecologies to meet its own needs.
Oh, and did it absorb the Zora Magdaros' energy and basically create the guiding lands in so doing?
How is it possible that something like that could even exist?
There's only one monster that I can think of that absorbs the energy of other creatures to speed its own growth.
Are you going to say Xenojiva?
Your initial assumption was correct. It must be an adult version of Xenojiva. It may be doing this for its own preservation and propagation.
That thing doesn't play well with others. There's no way these areas it's reshaping are for anything but itself. If a monster like that is allowed to multiply, this entire world's doomed.
It may have disappeared this time, but I have no doubt it'll return to the same location soon.
So are we going to have to wait for like a special event for it to show back up? Is that what it is?
And we'll be waiting for it. Until then, we need to prepare.
We just get a little taste of it today?
All right, everyone, you know what to do. Dismissed.
Or do we get to actually go back in there and fight it for reals? Okay, limited time siege, adult form of Xenojiva. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's siege quest, but the commander will show up to tell us when it's available. Oh, okay, so the recon is practice. And repeatable whenever? Or is it also... Yeah, because it says the Siege is available for a limited time, but the Recon is practice for the real event, so... Yeah. Rigid Dracolite, huh? Well, certainly some neat stuff. I don't see a purple exclamation point, which means the real deal isn't here right now. That's a bit of a shame. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, probably. Okay. And then what do you have to say? Did I just like miss you from forever ago? Okay, no, you're actually saying something new.
Great job.
I mean, yeah, so am I. I've got all but the new one. Thanks. I mean, I didn't need them, but thanks. So is that all? All right, so no exclamation points. So I guess this will be a relatively short episode. At least we got to see something new. But let's check out the Stygians and Ogre armor, because we haven't looked at that yet. Also, there's Defender gear, I guess. But that's not important to us. So, Stygians in. We got Latent Power and Tremor Res. I mean, that's really easy Tremor Res 3 right there. Also, might as well take a look at the actual set. Is my pigment default? There. So yeah, that's the... Is that the 3U designs? Either way, looks nice. So let's see here. Windproof and flinch-free. Well, that is a lot of windproof. And we got some part breaker. So that's really easy part breaker. Like, these three pieces are all very easy ways to max out useful skills. Though this is not going to let you max out earplugs. But latent power, it puts you within striking distance. And this is easy focus. So yeah, it seems the Stygians In set is really focused on mixing. Like, each piece gives you a bunch of points in one skill. Yeah. That'll be solid for mixing. Shame the focus had to be on the legs because Garuga legs exist. And are very, very difficult to beat in terms of slot efficiency. But hey, it's something. Ooh, what about weapons? Can we, like, find my Zinogre axe and then... Does it not? Does it not? Is there no Stygians In weapon? Oh, we can upgrade the Xenojiva. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Also, we can't do it until we actually get to fight the thing. Okay, so Stygians and weapons you just make right out. And we don't have what we need to see that, but that's probably from... Maybe that's a Cortex from Guiding Lands Stygians In. Maybe even Tempered Stygians In. I like seeing the purple sharp right off the bat there. I'm concerned that we won't gain much raw. And unless we do gain much raw, it's still not going to end up being a very usable axe. But that said, I appreciate that they added way more purple than this axe had in 3U. The slot is nice, and the power file is nice. Like, if they can just improve that raw attack, then this will be very good. But they need to improve the raw attack, because right now its primary competition is this right here. 10-15 raw. Sure, it doesn't get purple, but purple's only like a 5% increase over white. So yeah, it's got a ways to go if it wants to match this kind of stuff. Like, I'd like to see it gain at least up to like 950 raw for it to actually like take over. Like, maybe it doesn't even need that much, but just gain a good number, please. Also, it needs handy to really get a good amount of purple, whereas this doesn't need handy to have a good amount of white. But either way, that's how it goes. So let's just take a real quick look here in the Gathering Hub just to make sure we can't get anything else, or see anything new, rather. Like, they did say the rewards would change after clearing the Recon quest, so maybe if I do it again, I can actually, like, get its parts.
I know you've been working
But
hard out there.
like, what's the deal here? Yeah, it's just the same quest, so we can't do it again, and or we can't do the real thing. All right, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when I guess that new monster will already be around, and we'll do the real thing. Or maybe there'll be some other quest that releases before then. I don't know. See you then, friends.